Today we're just going to do a quick overview of this Touratech Aventuro 2017 carbon version. I'll just give you my honest opinion of why I picked this helmet and why I think it's one of the best helmets out there for dual sport and dirt riding and even some adventure riding. I picked this helmet because firstly the weight of the helmet. I'll put the exact weight in the description. I really like the idea of having a carbon lightweight helmet for those longer days. I think the other reason I went with the helmet was I really liked how it broke down from dirt to road, and how it broke down so easily without any kind of tools, like without a flathead screwdriver or anything like that. You can just do it all with your hands. I like how that you can lose the visor as well, so it's a true road helmet when it wants to be that. So you can lose the sun visor, put down the shield, and it locks in nicely. And then you can change out the front chin vent and put in a one that doesn't have any venting, so it's quieter for the helmet. Now on the days that I'm dirt, it handles that really well too. So there's no compromise. I like how it has those quick straps on the side. That just pops off right there. That pops off nicely. I really wanted to stay cool when I was working hard on the bike. I mean, who doesn't, right? One vent on the front and two on either side of the cheek, funneling air that way. And then there's two on top of the helmet. And then there's another two in the back here. The more research I did on the helmet, the more I noticed that they had a real strong attention to detail. The fabric, in the paintwork, in how they thought the helmet out, how it breaks apart and becomes a dirt helmet or a road helmet. The placement of they have a little mounting brackets that they provide and a little termination spot for your camera on the side. I like to mount the camera up front. So you have to make a decision if you're going to go quick strap system or are you going to go camera, because you can't have both. The reason is the quick strap system attaches here, and that's also the same spot that they provide you these little clear little tabs for the camera to attach to. The reason I went with the quick strap system, again, as I mentioned, I don't like to mount my camera there because it gets the chin in the shot. I don't like that, so I like to mount my camera up here. But the reason I don't use this little guy back here, because when you take off your goggles, they sit on your chin, and they fog up, and you can't take them off and put them up here. I like how it just flips off and then they just hang off to the side. All in all, when I look at all the sum of everything of how they designed the helmet, the thought they put into it, all of the little details, the venting, the weight, how it breaks down, even this little guy here, that comes out an inch. It pops in if you don't want it. I don't know if you can see this, but that's, in wherever it's black, you'll be able to see the carbon weave. Darker colors pick up the carbon details nicely, whereas this combination of white, yellow, black, not so much. But I picked the white, yellow, black. I thought the lighter color, when it was hot out, my head would stay a little bit cooler. Some of you guys are probably wondering if this helmet is quiet at highway speed. With the goggles on, the sun visor on, and the road chin piece, obviously it's not super quiet for obvious reasons, but it's also not loud. I've tried it with the visor on, the shield down, and also without the dirt version, the non-vented chin. I've had it around 140K. So in the department of, is the helmet a quiet helmet or a loud helmet, I'd say it probably scores about an 8 out of 10. Lightness, I'd say at 9.5. The only reason I don't give it a 10 is, I'm sure there's a lighter helmet out there, but this is definitely up there, one of the lightest helmets on the market. Now, someone out there is probably wondering, does this visor blow your head off? So you can see they've cut it out here along the top. and along the side. But I think they do a really nice job of designing it so the air gets through it without lifting it up on the highway. If I was going to do any substantial mileage on the tarmac, of course I'm, putting this bad boy on. Any questions, drop me a note. I'll leave the link downstairs down below so you can check it out for additional information. And if you guys like what we're doing on the WADZ channel, I'd love it if you joined the family and subscribed and share with your friends. Any comments or questions, again, drop me a note. And thanks for your time, guys. Thanks for watching. Cheers.